So in this video, I'm going to share something with you that came to mind just a couple days ago, and I wanted to bring it to the general audience as I continue to try to reboot, rebrand, and re-warm up the algorithm to show this YouTube page to other people in the insurance industry, in sales, in life in general. If you're watching this video right now, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and tell me what you think as I continue to reboot, rebrand, and rebring you this YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you a thought that came to mind from a Star Trek episode that was released a few years ago. I don't know if you're a Trekkie or a sci-fi fan or if none of that stuff interests you, but what I'm going to share will absolutely interest you. In the final episode of the final season of Star Trek Picard, there is two characters sitting in a conference room on a starship, obviously. One of them has shared their thoughts about potentially resigning and quitting altogether. The other is trying to walk them through the process of complimenting them on all the hard work that they've done and the mission that they were a part of and the job that they saved the world. And then they bring on a recording of that second officer's captain sharing his thoughts on this individual, 7 of 9. And even though she's trying to say she's wanting to quit and walk away, he says something that stuck with me very seriously. He said that maybe the rules that she breaks were meant to be broken. He's describing how this rebellious, not quite fit for the Starfleet mold, second in command, first officer should be promoted to captain. He was killed many episodes prior to that, so it adds a lot of dramatic effect. The two characters have known each other through two different TV series, but in that moment, those words are really pretty powerful. The rules that she broke maybe were meant to be broken, were already broken. You get where I'm going with this, right? I was thinking, not that it means reinvent the wheel, not that it means do everything about the business differently, not that it means throw out tried and proven and solid systems and routines and structure, but maybe take a look at a lot of the little things that have built up over the course of time. And not that they're necessarily broken per se, but maybe they're a little bit jagged around the edge, and it's what's keeping further growth. So I'd ask the same thing of you. When you're watching right now, when you're thinking, when you're reflecting on the year as it's been and the year to come, do some real quality self-reflection over the course of the back half of December as you prepare for January and 2026. Maybe some of the rules that you created, some of the self-beliefs, some of the actions that you've taken are a little bit broken, might need a little bit of a refresh, might need a review, might need an analysis of what you do and why you do it, and if it's getting you where you're trying to go. I'll tell you something completely funny. For about the last 4 or 5 years, I would carry my work bag that I would walk into the homes with and a book bag. It came out of a time of my life that I'm no longer in, but I was still doing that same thing every time I went out in the field. My work bag and a book bag. I would shove all my lunch in a book bag. There's a bunch of stuff in it that I didn't need by any means. So I did a little self-analysis, looked at what I had and what I did and what I was doing and why I did it. And I said to myself, this is silly. Pack a lunch bag, for God's sake. Put a couple snacks, whatever I'm going to eat, in an actual lunch bag. There's no need to be carrying a massive book bag that you never need and never use in the car. A little bit of self-assessment, a little bit of thinking that maybe the rules that were created were broken, and not necessarily even in a harmful way, but just in a way that things were being done, that they had been done, that didn't need to continue to be done that way. What's something about your business or the routines or the structure of the systems, or maybe the lack thereof, that's slowing you down or keeping you from where you're trying to go, or you just did it and you always do it and you've almost forgotten why? I'll give you another example. In my agency, Loyal Insurance, as you can see in the corner there, for the longest time, I had this self-imposed belief, this rule, that they couldn't be put in a new recruit into our agency group chat, group me, Slack, whatever it was at the time, band chat, whatever, until that individual had an agent number and was contracted under us. Okay, seems relatively reasonable. What was the reason behind it? That I was going to protect the house from someone that may have ill intent. Well, maybe in the process of trying to do something, I was actually making something less productive or less ideal. There's someone that's ready to go, submitted their contracting, supplied their information, said, I'd like to work with you in this agency. But then I didn't allow them to get access to or exposed or introduced to one of the key parts of what happens on a day-to-day basis until days, weeks later. Didn't seem to make sense when I thought about it. So what I'm looking to encourage you on today, whenever you choose to watch this, and when you do, click the link to subscribe, hit the like button, and comment. Share it out with other people. Tell me if you relate or completely disagree. Are some of the things that you've done, some of the rules you've created, potentially broken, and not broken in a way that it's completely ruining who you are, but maybe if you just kind of fix it, readjust it, and look at things a little bit different, it'll get you a little bit further than where you are today. Thanks for watching.